Welcome back to the vendor's table, ladies and gentlemen. My name is MC Mede. Today we are at Froyle Park, which is in Hampshire, just on the Surrey border. As you can see behind me, we've got a stunning venue to explore. It's a 16th century Jacobean country estate, and there are so many different spaces to look at, so I'm excited to show you what we've got going on. As you can see behind me, we've got a beautiful Rolls Royce by RR Phantom Cars. If you did have one of these, a car to bring the bride and groom up, you could use this driveway to bring them right up to the venue and take pictures at this stunning location. We've got a fountain behind me as well. There are 130 parking spaces on site, which is more than enough for your guests. There's also a vendor's parking space to the side, which allows them easy access to the building. We've got a bridal prep space, which is available from the night before, which we're going to go and check out before we head inside the venue. So let's go and see what we've got. Okay, so just off to the side of the main building, we have this wonderful space called the Hideaway. Now this is a space that is available to hire from the night before the wedding, which allows you the prep time you need. Probably a space you use for the bridesmaids and the girls, and you probably understand why when I show you in a second, but we've got one room of accommodation in here, which we'll explore in a second. But this is sort of the main feature of this space. This is the salon, which, as you can see, it's got these style chairs. You've got the mirrors, you've got the kitchen over there as well. It's a space that the girls can come and relax in and get ready. Like I said, it's available from the day before, so they can come early and get ready in the early wake up time. Won't be too much of an issue because they're already in the space. So it's a lovely, beautiful space. You can see the detailing, the cornicing, the chandeliers. You've got the uplighters on the walls as well. So a really cool, tranquil space just to get ready and relax as well a bit. And the seating is comfy and soft as well, which you love to see. So we're going to have a quick look at some of the rooms in this space as well. We've got 3 bedrooms, so it can sleep up to 6. And then after we're done with here, then we're going to head into the main space. Right, so moving through the space, we have a bathroom here with a shower. We have a double bedroom here to the side, which is sufficient and ample space to sleep. And then this last room as well, we've got another double bedroom in here. So including the bedroom at the front, that's 3 double bedrooms, which is more than enough space to accommodate the 6 that are allowed in here. So really useful space to have. And obviously then you can just step right into your wedding in the next room. So we're gonna head into the main house now and see what we've got to explore there. All right, so we are stepping into the foyer now, which is probably the area that you welcome your guests into. This used to be a family house as well, so you'll probably see bits of that as we go through. But just before we head into any of the other spaces, we're going to head through to the reception hall now, where if you were having an indoor ceremony, this is the space you'd probably welcome your guests in. So we're going to head through now, and I'll see you in there. Right, so heading into the reception room. As it says in the name, it's probably a reception space to receive your guests. We have a bar in here as well, which you can use to serve your own drinks. So drinks policy here, up until 7 p.m, you're allowed to bring your own drinks, no corkage fee, no excess. So you can have your own drinks here and serve them here where your guests are waiting for the next part of the day. This is also obviously a space that will be open throughout the evening as well, which is a space where guests can come and relax and chill. You've got lovely seating. The room's pretty much set as well, so you wouldn't have to think about much in terms of decor. You've got these lovely pieces of artwork. You've got the cornicing and the chandeliers as well. So it's a beautifully grand space, a space that you could use to, like I say, have somebody get away, parents, aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandparents. It's a nice space away from everything that's going on for them to relax and chill. So we've got an adjoining room here called the drawing room as well. So we're going to go and check that out. That's got some other features as well. And the rooms here are very versatile and can be used in loads of different ways. So let's go and see what the drawing room has for us. All right, so stepping through now into the drawing room. So this is also a nice space that can be used as a sort of reception area. We've got a cake set up at the moment as well. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you could cut a cake here as well, which has got a lovely, beautiful backdrop. We've got that wonderful chandelier above as well. So we've got some curtains here that can close off this part of the room, which is a lovely part of the room. So this is an extension of the drawing room, and you can actually use this space for a smaller ceremony for up to 80 guests. So we've got a small setup here of what that might look like. We have a couple more chairs and the chairs all the way back as well. So loads of different spaces to have ceremonies in here. So this is one of them. This is for up to 80 people, as I said. And this is right next to the Great Hall as well, which is one of the other spaces that you can have a ceremony as well. So we're gonna head through now to the Great Hall and see what that looks like. All right, so stepping through into the Great Hall, which is another ceremony space. So this is a space for 140 guest ceremony, which should be sufficient for your needs. We have loads of wonderful details in here. So we've got the chandeliers, we've got the oak paneling, we've got the framing around the windows, which is beautiful. You've got this wonderful fireplace and the grand mirror as well. So you'd have your setup here with the chairs as they're laid out here, all the way back to the end of the room. You've got that grand staircase at the end as well, which is where the bride would come down and probably meet the groom over this side and have your celebrant and ceremony held over here. You can also enter from that side straight through if you were having your reception ceremony in here. And then guests could come straight through if they wanted to, or come around through the drawing room as well. So this sort of leads off, and upstairs we've got the accommodation, which we'll explore later. But we're going to head through now into the morning room and start to make our way towards the ballroom where you'd have your reception. So see you in there. So stepping through into the morning room. Now this is just a nice chill space where you've got enough seating to relax. It's not too far from everything that's going on. You're right next to the Great Hall. You're right next to the atrium, which leads us into the ballroom. So great space to relax and chill when it's darker at night as well, and the lights are dimmed in here. It's a nice relaxing space. We've also got this wonderful self-playing piano, which is a lovely feature as well. I can also play as well. Got it in the bag. So breakaway space here as well. We're gonna go through now to the atrium, which is along the way to the ballroom, and obviously you'll see how this room ties into that space as well. So let's head through, see what we've got there. Right, so moving along from the morning room into the atrium. Now this is a very, very useful and versatile space, sort of a conservatory, where if the weather wasn't great, you could have sort of your outdoor games here. So we've got some games laid out here from Pop Games, which is a nice demonstration for us. Beautiful. So again, this leads us into the ballroom. We've also got another cool space just to the side, which we're going to go and explore now. We've got doors that lead out onto this outdoor patio area, which we're going to go and check out on our way outside to check out the outdoor ceremony space. So we're going to just head into this room here, which is another sort of chill space that you can have for your guests, or for again, grandparents or aunties and uncles that need a moment to just catch their breath. So we're going to head in here. There's also a really cool room which we're going to go and check out as well. So just off the atrium, we have this space here, which again is a nice relaxation space, giving a sort of like a library feel. We've got the seating here as well, which is really comfortable. Again, it's just a well-presented room, which is not too far from the ballroom, not too far from the Great Hall as well. So really easily accessible space. Talking about accessibility, the whole venue is on one floor, so it's wheelchair accessible, which is really cool. We've got disabled toilets, which we'll show you in a second as well. And to get around outside as well, there's ramps as well. So accessibility is never an issue. Now, a lot of the stuff we've shown you today is focused around the girls and make sure they're getting ready and having a good time. We've got something for the gents. Okay, just through this door, we've got the gentleman's lounge. So we're gonna go and check it out. Ladies and gents, welcome to the gentleman's lounge. Now, this was curated and crafted with a gentleman in mind. We love to see it. Beautifully decorated. This is a new room as well, so not one that's been explored or touched, or so really beautiful space. You've got obviously this wonderful table in the middle to play pool or snooker. You've got this seating around. You've got the decoration. You've got the cornicing. The design in the ceilings is absolutely sensational. You've got the chandelier as well. You've got these curtains as well to close off that space and proper give you that evening, dark, gentleman vibe. We've also got a really cool option. We've got cigars available to purchase as well. So if you wanted any cigars, let the venue know and they'll be able to sort those out for you. So you can have your pictures in here with the groom and the gents, which is really cool. So it's available earlier in the day. Obviously, once the guests arrive, then it'll be closed off to keep that sort of vibe that is just for the gents and the groomsmen and the guys. So really, really cool, useful space to have. And yeah, so we're gonna head back through now. We're gonna go and check out the ballroom, which is the main space that you probably have your activities on the day. Right, so at the end of the atrium, we've got this walkway which sort of transforms us into the more modern side of the venue. Now we've got the toilets here as well, we've got the ladies here and the gents here. Walking through now, this space takes us through to the ballroom. And just off here, we've got this outdoor courtyard as well, which we're gonna go and explore when we check the outside facilities. Here is the entrance to the kitchen. We've got another entrance into the kitchen, and we're gonna explore that a bit later as well. So this walkway here can be used and decorated. Sometimes you might have the buffet station set up along here as well for your guests to have their food. And now we're going to walk through into the ballroom area, which is a lovely space. All right, ladies and gents, welcome to the ballroom now. This is the main space that you would probably imagine use for your reception. So this can take up to 300 guests, which is really, really cool. You can have many different layouts as well. So this comes with the tables and the chairs that's included in the hire as well. The space is available for vendors to get in from 8 a.m. So that's more than enough time for them to set up prior to the events going on for the day. So we've got the kitchen just aside here, so the caterers have easy access, which is really cool. We've got a stage up that side as well, which can be used for the bride and groom, or can be used for your band or the DJ, if that's what you wanted. We've got a built-in dance floor just on the floor over here, so you didn't have to worry about hiring one in, which is really cool. But if you did want a monogram as well, you could have that as a bonus. The venue is available until 11:30 p.m. from Monday to Saturday, and Sundays and bank holidays it's till 11 p.m. We have a sound limit of 92 decibels in here, which is a decent sound limit. If you have the right DJs that know how to work well within sound limits, then you could really have a good time in here and not have to worry too much. So as you can see, we've got beautiful decoration. You've got this marble ornate flooring, you've got the chandeliers, you've got the lowered ceiling over here, which gives that sort of intimate feel if you did want that. So here we are allowed to have dry ice, we're allowed to have cold sparklers, we're allowed to have naked flames, but we are not allowed to have smoke machines or haze due to the fire alarms in here. So most things are allowed, but not the smoke and the haze. We have got the bar situated over here as well. Now the bar is run by Bar 365. So you can have the option of having a paid bar in the bar. You can see we've got some stock options in there, or you could pay corkage and have your own drinks there as well. So you've got built-in speakers as well in the room. Obviously you can have additional speakers to help DJs with the increased sound as well. The hire does come with microphones as well, so to microphone to make announcements, you could use that. Alternatively, you could use one through the DJ as well. So let's say this joins to the kitchen. So we're going to head through to the kitchen now to have a look at that space and talk through the catering options that are available at Froyle Park. All right, so here we are heading into the kitchen. Just before we head into the full space, we've got this side just over here, which has got walk-in fridges and freezers, which is probably where you'd have your drinks delivered. Maybe if you had drinks coming in the day before, you can store those ready for your wedding day. Now, we move through to the full kitchen space. Now, as I mentioned, there's loads of options here when it comes to catering. They do have a preferred suppliers list with caterers that have already been vetted. So you do have a wide range of options from there, but they do allow you to bring external caterers. They will have to go through checks and there will be an additional cost for that as well. So we're gonna just quickly explore the kitchen space. It's a fully fitted kitchen. So we've got huge stoves here. We've even got deep fryers, washing stations. We've got hot cupboards. We've got stoves on that side. Half of the things in here, I don't even know what they're called, but I'm sure your caterers will do. So really useful space, really big kitchen. So you have loads and loads of options in terms of catering and packages. So some caterers have packages with the venue. So a Taste Haven, for example, have one with the venue. So you can do that as a package, and the pricing for that is available. So we're going to head outside now and check out the outdoor spaces of the venue, the outdoor ceremony spaces, and then we're going to check out the accommodation as well. All right, so just off the atrium and the walkway to the ballroom, we've got this outdoor seating area, which is really cool. So you've got loads of seating and deck chairs. You can have an outdoor fire pit here to keep it warm. You've got these trees set up, which when they're fully in bloom will act as parasols, which is really cool. So just a lovely space, and when the weather's lovely, it's really cool. So we're gonna head round now to the gardens, and then at the back where we've got the outdoor ceremony space. Right, so here we have the outdoor gardens, which you've got this wonderful fountain. You've got these beautiful olive trees, which will grow and become much more stunning. They're about 400-year-old, those olive trees, which is really cool. So now we're looking into the outdoor ceremony space, which is a beautiful, beautiful space. Seating for up to 240 guests, which is sufficient for nearly all your wedding needs. You've got this wonderful, wonderful tree in the middle, which when in bloom is absolutely spectacular and really, really cool. So you also have this, which is probably going to be the focal point of where you have your ceremony if you are going to have one outside. So you've got this wonderful structure here, and behind you, you've got sort of uninterrupted views, which is a really, really beautiful space to have your ceremony in. So picture your guests here, you've got the sun, you've got the cherry tree in bloom, and you've got beautiful, lightly decorated centerpiece where you have the bride and groom having their ceremony. So a really, really beautiful space for your ceremony if you did want to have it here. So we're going to head across to the accommodation now and check that out and see what they've got in store for us. Right, so if we make our way up the grand staircase, which you saw earlier in the video, we've got all the accommodation up here. So we've got space for 66 guests in all the rooms. So let's check out one of these apartments. So they're sort of set out in like an apartment style layout. So you've got each apartment, so this is 104, it's got a couple of different rooms and a couple of different configurations in there. So this is a 3-bedroom apartment, which has got 3 double beds. So see in here, we've got a double bed in here, and then through there we've got a bunk bed and then a bathroom as well. So we'll get some clips of that and show you. You've got a rail here as well to hang your stuff up, which is really cool. So you can sleep up to 4 in there in total. In this one, we have a double bedroom and it's an ensuite as well. So you've got washroom facilities in there as well, which is really cool. And we come in through into the 3rd bedroom space, which again is another ensuite. We have the kitchen facilities in here. You've got teas and coffees, microwaves, and all the stuff that you could need. So if you were here for a couple of days and had the wedding over a couple of days, then that wouldn't be an issue as well. Your nice 4-poster bed, which we love to see. And you've got a sofa. So it's a really comfortable space. So this apartment as itself could sleep 2 in here, 2 in the other, and then a 4 in the one with the bunk bed. So that's 8 in an apartment. So you can have sort of family layouts and set up here. So you could come the day before and imagine who would sleep where and sort out the accommodation that way, which is really cool. So we're gonna go and check out the honeymoon suite as well, just to give you a glimpse of what that looks like. And then we'll see what we've got. Right, so moving across now into the honeymoon suite, which is really, really cool. So you've got a 4-poster bed, which you know we love to see on this channel. We've got kitchen facilities, so hob, microwave, teas and coffees, which is really cool. You've got the ensuite bathroom there as well. You've got dual aspect, which brings in so much natural light, which is beautiful to see. Outside here, you've got a little terrace where you can have breakfast with these uninterrupted views as well, which is amazing. If you're having the bride in here, then you could have her watch the grooms and the cars come up the driveway, if that was what you were going to do, which is really nice as well. So, and that brings loads of natural light as well. We've got this huge mirror here, which is really cool. We've got this hook in the ceiling, which is a perfect place for the bride to hang her dress and have a view of it. And you've got the mirror to view all the angles as well. So After you've set up in the morning and done your makeup in the rooms downstairs, they'd bring all your stuff up here and you sort of use this as your last bits of prep before you go in for your wedding. Now you've got this cool space as well. Like I said, a lot of stuff was done for the ladies in here, which is really cool. So it's a lovely space. You've got these high chairs, you've got the mirrors with the lights as well, so perfect for touch-ups for your makeup and your hair as well, which is really cool. And then also around this space we've got further toilet and a bath as well, which is lovely. And of course you've got beautiful views. So really cool space, lovely bridal suite, and obviously it's got all the facilities for whatever is needed to happen on the wedding night. So we're going to head back down now and then probably finish off the tour outside. All right, so that brings us to the end of our venue tour. Really cool space, loads of different spaces to explore, which is really lovely. Last thing to add is that there are no fireworks allowed at Froyle Park as well, which is something to note. If you did want that, that is not permitted at Froyle Park. Now they do give you loads of information when you come for a tour as well. So you've got the accommodation pack, which lays out the different types of accommodation across the different floors. And the different formats in those apartments that we spoke about earlier. You've got a dry hire pricing package, which covers all the pricing options for dry hire, and so that's just all the bits included. So tables and chairs, the great hall, drawing room, the terrace area, the ballroom, the gentleman's lounge as well, the morning rooms, and all the bedrooms as well. You've got a package with Taste Haven, which this one is. So that includes pricing, including catering, and you've got different options in there as well. So check that out. So that's the end of the venue tour. If you had anything else you wanted to check out, give us a shout. Venue details will be in the description below. So if you wanted to reach out to them for any more information, feel free to do so. Very helpful as well. So that's the end of the tour. See you for the next one.